My story is one of resilience.
My story has been one of rescue, healing, and redemption.
My story is one of determination.
My story has been one of brokenness turned to breakthrough, turned to victory.
My story has been one of surprising detours. But I have to trust that God's ways are better than mine, and Father knows best. And it's in the process that I have to trust Him.
My story is one of perseverance.
My story has been one of brokenness, hurt, and loss, but I'm on my way to being restored and victorious.
My story has truly been one of joy.
My story is one of perseverance, forgiveness, and faithfulness.
My story has been one of good and bad, but overall I can testify of God's faithfulness and willingness to always work it all out for my good.
My story has been one of much sacrifice.
My story has been one of work in progress.
My story has been one of taking risks and new beginnings.
My story has been one of discovery.
My story has been one of finding love, and when discovering the love of Jesus, how transforming it can be for somebody's life.
My story has been one of the most challenging, heartbreaking, but victorious, and God is still writing, even to this day, my story.
My story has been one of survival.
My story has been one that, although it had many bumps and obstacles, my eyes were opened and made me realize how special I am. It reaffirmed that God has not forsaken me and that the calling He has over my life is more than I could ever imagine.
My story has been one of pain, regret, and dry bones. The central point of my story is the moment when these bones collided with the resurrection power of Jesus Christ. My story begins with the enemy's plan to destroy every particle of hope that could have existed within me from the beginning of my life. But it becomes a story of rescue, adoption, and an ongoing transformation and beautification in the hands of my Father. Mine is a love story with no end. My story is the evidence that there is nothing impossible for God, and that absolutely nothing can ever separate us from His love.